Welcome back to BadDragonProductions.com. Robert here. We're putting shadows on this web page. Those of you that have been following along, you realize we built these menu bars, the horizontal and the vertical, in one of our previous lessons. We just used that template and we tweaked it, and it's going to end up looking like this when we're done. So we need to work on this menu bar and fix that. So the best way to do that is going to be, we have to change our HTML code just straight up. We have to change that. It's not going to be it's going to be the M blinks, but we've got to change a bunch of the positioning and stuff. So we're going to go to our style sheet. Go up to your menu bar links. This menu bar, we lose this right off the get-go. We lose the menu bar because the menu bar was for this original template, and this was the menu bar part. If we turn off live view, you can see it. This menu bar, I already killed the menu bar from here. It said menu bar. It was a div class menu bar. We dumped that. Now we just have the menu bar links. So we're gonna dump this menu bar and then just go right to our menu bar links. Our menu bar links, position is relative. The height goes to 35. Whoops, 35, okay. Text align to center, margin's gonna be auto. And a bottom border bottom of the same as all the rest, 1 pixel, solid, black. Okay. Now the links, the list items are going to stay, display in line. The links themselves, the words within the menu bar, those are going to change up a little bit because we have to put the inset shadow in here and turn that color off. The hover, this orange, this is the orange that these turn to right now. Let's go back to live view. See, now it fits because we changed the size, but we don't want it to hover orange. We want it to change colors or change to a shadow. It already changes colors. So we go back, we're still in our menu bar links. We got rid of our menu bar. Now we're in the menu bar links, div class. And we're gonna go to the links themselves. So that all stays, padding. We're gonna change it just a little bit though. And instead of 16 top and bottom and 30 left and right, we're gonna go 16 top, 10 bottom, top right, 10 right, 16 bottom, and then 10 left. Okay, so it's 16 top, 10 right, 16 bottom, 10 left. So we could have just went 16 and 10. That's the shorthand version of it. Color, it's white right now. We're going to change that to 0, 0, F. And it's this dark blue. When you put the number in, if you look in this little top box, it shows you what color it's going to come up to. 00, F is a dark blue. Okay. Text decoration is none. And then the hover, we're going to get rid of this orange so that we can just go ahead and kill the background color, take that right out of it because it's going to change to a shadow. Text decoration is underlined, and I think we're going to take that out as well. We can leave that for now. Let's go ahead and leave that for now. And let's see what it looks like just to catch up instant gratification wise. Now they just underline. Nothing happens. We're going to put the little the boxes in to make them shadow. So on hover, text decoration none, color is that blue again, which was 00F. Font size, which we don't need because that's actually going to be the same. That's going to stay the same. And then we put in our WebKit shadow, so it's dash WebKit dash box dash shadow. And our number is going to be 1. So it's a tiny, oh, it's inset too. Don't forget the inset. This is what makes the button look like it's going to be pushed. Is it's going to be inset into the button. So the button's not going to shadow until you hover over it. It's going to look like you pushed it. So it's inset 1px by 1px. So it's horizontal vertical. Blur is going to be 4px. We're not going to put a spread or a distance on this one. And then the color is black. Now we just copy this line. And we do it twice more. And then we just change the names. One is going to be dash Moz, M-O-Z. And one is going to be just straight up box shadow. Okay, save. Wow, look at that. Is that killer or what? And there's your buttons. And we're going to do the same thing down here. Now we moved the body. Remember we shortened the body so we could get this add box in? We can do one of a couple things. We could either bring the body over to the left, turn off the left margin, which is what we'll probably do. That would just make it quicker and easier. Or you can make this unit here, the left margin, it's the LV menu, left vertical menu. We could make that wider. So we're not going to mess with that. I think we're going to just slide the body over. But let's build these buttons first, and then we'll see how it looks, and then we can tweak the cosmetics later. So our left margin buttons, same color. Here's our margin. We'll leave that for a second. And then here's the menu. Border top. This border top is a line. It's this right here. Live view. This line, this very top line, this whole unit is the left vertical menu. Well, of that element, of that container, we've got a top border. So that top border is what makes the line over the home. And then each one of these are LIs, and they all have bottom borders. So that's why they look like they're all boxed in, because you've got the top border of the whole unit holding them, and then the bottom border of each individual unit. See, there's a link, bottom border, there's a link, bottom border. I don't know if I can pick, there's the second one, bottom border, and then the whole thing together is a top border. That's what makes them look blocked in. So we'll just stretch that out here in a second. So top border 1 pixel, float left, height auto, width 139. Let's bump that up. I don't know how far it is, but that looks like about, what, 10 pixels or so. So let's try 149 just to see what it looks like. Not quite long enough. Another 3 pixels or so. And that would be, I don't know, 152-ish. Close. One more. 153. Couldn't, not quite. One more maybe. See the little bead in between? One more. No wonder my tutorials take so long. Perfect. Ta-da. Okay. List style type none, so our bullets don't show up. Okay. Now we want to drop a shadow in there. and it's going to be the same as the other one, the same as the first one we used. So just grab these three, copy, go to your left vertical menu, class, LV menu, and actually we're going to leave that. I just put it under the wrong. We were working on this. Let's put our shadows under this. Because if we put the border, if we put the shadow under this, it would be that whole, this whole box. And we don't want the shadow under the whole box. We want it under each individual list item. So I hope I didn't just confuse you. Here's the list items, okay? And those are good for now. Actually, we can change this to black. This is the font color. Or better yet, let's change it to that blue, and that was 00F. So here's your list items. Change the color, the font color to 00F. Heights auto, border bottoms. This thing's good. We just, the menu itself, we just tweak that size. Okay. Now we go to the anchor points, and here's the color of the text. Change that to the 00F. Padding, we don't need to worry about that. Display block, we've already been over that when we built this the first time. That means when you go into the block, it highlights as the whole block is the link, not just the word. So now we want to go to each individual button on hover. And that's the one we need, the 00F, or they'll change to white, which is fine. You can have them change to whatever color you want. Padding's the same. We don't want the orange on hover, so it's 00F. And paste in our shadows. Okay? Save. Let's go back and change the color from, I put an S in there, so that would probably help. That's text color. Save again. There we go. Now you can't really see the shadow because the whole thing, the whole background changes to that blue. So we want to dump the blue. Left vertical menu, list item, anchor, hover, and we change the background color to that dark blue. Let's just blow out the background color, okay? List item hovers don't get a background. They get this shadow. Save. Ta-da! Do we rock or what? And there you have it. If you were to go to your live view, I'm not going to go to live view right now because you won't see the header banner. Because it's on my desktop. Oh, you do see it. Excellent. Outstanding. And there you go. Now we could change this menu bar to match the footer. You could change the body colors if you wanted these right and left margin areas to be a different color. But there you go. You just made a whole new template with inset shadow buttons. And then there's some cosmetics we could do, like there's a little border here on the bottom of the body that doesn't look even. That would get longer or shorter based on stuff we did in the body. Let's turn off live view. Come in here. Let's put one, add one of these spaces under the body, the main body. Space, refresh, bumps it down a little bit. Save, preview, refresh. There you go. That looks better. And then here's your page. And we're going to change this right now. I'm going to change this so I don't blow anybody's mind. We don't want the whole body of the page. You see how the shadow goes around way out here and then it lays on this page? It's like, well, that looks stupid. This shadow needs to be around the container of your doorway page. So let's go back and change that. Go to your style sheet, go all the way up to your body, and just cut the shadow, cut it, and then go to your container and paste it. Save it, go back to your template. That looks much better. Go to your live view, refresh. There you go, much better. So there's the body of the whole window of your browser. That's the body. And we change that to blue. And then the container is your page itself. So we put a shadow around the page. And then we've got the little add box shadow under the header. Got our buttons that push in. And we're all done. Half an hour, you changed one into another, and you got a whole new web page. You want to download any additional lessons, any coding, any graphics, more templates, high definition resolution videos, lesson outlines, all that stuff's at baddragonproductions.com. I hope to see you there soon. Thanks very much. See ya.